here they are.
All systems are go.
Gemini 3, Gus Grissom, John Young, March 23, 1965. Apollo 7, Wally Schirra, Don Isley, Walt Cunningham, October 11, 1968. Space Transportation System, or STS-1, John Young, Robert Crippen, April 12, 1981. Then NASA SpaceX Demo 2, Doug Hurley, Bob Behnken, May 30th, 2020, followed by NASA's Boeing crew flight tests. Butch Wilmore, Sonny Williams, June 5th, 2024. And now, Artemis 2 with Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. It is really surprising, honestly, to hear that through all these decades, through all these launches we've had, this is only our 7th new vehicle that we're testing for crew.
Yeah, you know, we have so many different missions that we think about and we talk about, but really 7 vehicles that we've tested and that we're flying. You know, I like to think of spaceflight really as a permanent test, right? We have, you know, hundreds of missions or so. You know, an airplane that gets tested and then flown has thousands of data points. And so really spaceflight is always going to be in the test field. And I think it's important to remember that, especially as we put humans on rockets that we never have before, or for the 7th time we start a new vehicle and a new mission.
Just getting word now that White Room closeouts are complete. And so the closeout crew is preparing to leave the pad.
It's exciting stuff. We are making good time, and the closeout crew is doing really well.
41 minutes, 43 seconds and counting until the opening of our window. And Artemis 2 is a 10-day mission that will send the 4-person crew on a journey around the moon and back to Earth. It will be a critical step towards future lunar and Mars missions.
We're going back to the moon because it's the next step in our journey to Mars. We need to go explore the moon. There's vast regions of unexplored areas with the coldest, darkest places in our solar system. This is a test mission, and when we get off the planet, we might come right back home. We might spend 3 or 4 days around Earth. We might go to the moon. That's where we want to go, but it is a test mission, and we are ready for every scenario as we ride this amazing space launch system and the Orion spacecraft.
But another reason we're going back to the moon is to fulfill NASA's mission, which is to explore the unknown in air and space, to innovate for the benefit of humanity, and to inspire the world through discovery. And when we succeed and when we accomplish the things that we set out to accomplish, that inspiration not only can set up new things to happen, but it also is a reminder in tough times that we're capable of doing great things when we work together.
The thing I love about the moon is that it's not just a beacon for exploration and this platform of possibilities for incredible missions like this, but it has benefits. That's actually why we're racing towards it. Those benefits are really wide in nature. You have everything from innovation, technology development, not only for future missions going deeper into the solar system, but technologies that come back to Earth. You have inspiration, a whole generation of people starting this pipeline of STEM workers and manufacturers and operators that are excited to see what you can do when you work hard and you come together as a team.
When I think about the 4 of us flying around the far side of the moon, seeing that Earth rise, taking images and video and sending them back to you, the feeling that I have inside is hope. We know that Artemis 2 is not the solution for humanity on planet Earth, but it is a contribution in the positive column. We hope that just for a moment that people will pause and say, wow, it's extraordinary when you look back upon the Earth with over 8 billion people, and you see this concrete example of what humanity can do, this extraordinary thing when we set big goals
and CDR entity
to achieve them.
And so Mission Control Houston will control the flight of Orion after a liftoff here at Kennedy Space Center. Here's Gary Jordan, who's embedded with that team. Gary, you might have to pause because we did just hear a call out to the commander in Orion.
Will do, Megan. I think that was Commander Reed Wiseman responding to prepare for some of the next steps. We are now holding at the T-minus 10-minute hold. Expected a 30-minute hold. So we are well on the countdown. We are well on the timeline to meet this L-minus time and launch towards the beginning of the window, but continuing to track progress along the way. Again, I'm here with the Artemis II flight control teams in Mission Control Houston. The team in the room behind me has been monitoring the countdown and verifying their own mission-specific launch criteria of the Space Launch System, the Orion spacecraft integrity, and its crew. During the final poll before launch, if all looks good from each of the flight controllers in this room, Flight Director Judd Freeling will report a go for launch from Houston Flight. Upon liftoff, teams here take control of the mission and communicate with the crew while they fly on the Space Launch System. This phase of flight is highly dynamic, and each console position has a dedicated and important role of looking after critical systems. You'll hear calls from Capcom and NASA astronaut Stan Love in this room to the Artemis II crew as milestones are reached during the more than 8 minutes of powered flight on the core stage. Liftoff and ascent are just the beginning. This room will be staffed around the clock over the next 10 days to oversee every moment of the mission through splashdown. Here from the Johnson Space Center, we'll be streaming the mission
我要
live
切
24/7, so
正在
anyone
切
can follow the crew's
把我
journey,
的
take peeks
倒数
inside
计
the
时设成
spacecraft,
同
and share the experience of a lunar flyby with astronauts looking down at the moon's surface. Teams here have been rehearsing tirelessly in simulations to throw every conceivable and inconceivable scenario their way. We are ready and eager to begin the Artemis II mission. Still milestones to come as we continue the countdown, but we'll be right back with you during the ascent phase of today's flight. With that, Megan, I will send it back over to you at the Space Coast.
So much, Gary. Under 37 minutes until the opening of our 2-hour launch window, 6:24 p.m. Eastern. I've never been more excited for a time. But why don't we send it back over to Megan Carter with the moon board to learn more about what happens after ascent.
Absolutely. I am definitely also getting excited. Things feel like they're starting to pick up a little pace here. A lot is about to happen within the first 10 minutes of launch, but what happens after those first 10 minutes? Let me take you over here to my mission map so we can kind of jump ahead and let me explain a few things. So, our main engine cutoff is going to stand for MECO, and that is essentially where the rocket's job is done, and it is then going to turn the propulsion duties over to our ICPS. That stands for Interim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage. Don't try and say that too many times fast, but the ICPS is going to be right here, and that's our in-space propulsion. About 50 minutes into, after about 50 minutes into launch, it is going to conduct that first burn, and that's going to be the perigee raise maneuver. Essentially what that is going to do is going to raise the spacecraft from a lowest point of Earth just a little bit higher into space, and then they are going to conduct that nice path that's going to set them on that nice circular path around the Earth. That's when they're going to start to be able to really check out the spacecraft. The Orion spacecraft is going to be able to, like we've talked about, be maneuvered by the crew. They're going to check out those life support systems, and communication checkout's going to be vital at that point as well, obviously. Then they will be conducting that another burn, and that's going to raise the
那个眼睛好好笑。
and then they will it'll be about time for the ICPS to separate, and they will start another lap around the Earth as well. Now, the ICPS, even after this job will not be done because they will have the opportunity to conduct something called the proximity operations demonstration, and this is going to be really important for future lunar missions. The ICPS actually has a
蛮好笑的。
and the crew is going to have the opportunity to manually maneuver the spacecraft as mentioned and practice maneuvers. Obviously, they will not be done
原式是怎么样？
mission, but that is again going to be critical for those lunar missions.
我想看看谁的特别好笑。
After that ICPS separated, they've done that second lap. They are going to conduct 2 more burns, and what these burns are going to do is set them up to high enough orbit and enough speed in order to conduct the translunar inspection. This is going to be that critical moment and that critical milestone where they are going to produce about 6,000 pounds of thrust, and this is that point that is going to take them out of low Earth orbit into deep space, and it's going to set them on that nice
distance record set by the Apollo 13 astronauts in 1970. They were 248,655 miles away from Earth, and this Artemis 2 crew might surpass that on flight day 6 when they fly around the moon by more than 4,000 miles.
Yeah, it's a long ways. It's tough to fathom 250,000 miles from Earth, right? I mean, space, the space station is only 250 miles, and so we're going, I don't want to do the public math, but we're going much further than that. But it's important, right? Because we want to get back to the moon. We want to see the surface. We want to see the far side of the moon, and the way we do that is by breaking distance records.
Yeah, and the exact distance record depends on exactly when they launch, like the time, the day. So we'll learn more as we go into this 10-day mission with the Artemis 2 crew. But here we are, 32 minutes, 50 seconds and counting from the opening of our launch window. Feels really, really surreal here as more and more people come to gather on the press site lawn here at Kennedy Space Center. Why don't we take a look at this video that we have here? Some familiar faces who wanted to wish our Artemis 2 crew a safe journey.
Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, you are the real deal. You're flying to the moon for all of us, and we are in awe. You're the true heroes.
我靠腰这么早没人玩，对，随便玩了，忘记太早了，没有人玩。
Hi everybody, I'm Ryan Gosling and I play a biologist who goes to space to save the planet in the film Project Hail Mary. But the Artemis 2 astronauts are going to space for real and they will travel farther from Earth than any humans in history. Sending all our best wishes to the Artemis 2 crew.
I just want to say how proud I am of each of you and how inspired you make me. But it's not just about me. Your mission is going to inspire future generations of scientists, engineers, athletes, and dreamers to do something that they never thought possible.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr., and I want to wish the Artemis 2 crew a happy and safe journey to the moon, well, around the moon. To go around, I know what you're doing. You got to look for a parking space. This is to go around the moon, make sure somewhere to park, and then you park journey. Good luck.
It's actually a really good way to explain what how this mission builds. Again, we are hoping to land astronauts on the surface of the moon in maybe 2 years. So yes, we are looking around the moon on this lunar flyby mission to see where we might park. Thank you, Roywood Jr. Okay, and as we look at this live view of the rocket on the pad, there is a spectacular place here at Kennedy Space Center to watch launch from, and that's the Banana Creek viewing area. Why don't we go back there where the crowd is excited and Leah has the best assignment ever talking to people who are super excited about being here for Artemis 2.
Oh my gosh, Megan, you talk about the excitement being palpable. I'm telling you, everybody here on pins and needles as we get just about half an hour away from launch. I've been walking around talking to people and I'm just struck again and again by how many people are here from across
把票投给你想玩的地图。
across NASA who have been supporting this mission. Patty Ortiz, NASA Armstrong Flight Research Center Orion program. Ryan, Kathy Grace, Glenn Research Center.
David Alexander, NASA Glenn Research Center, Office of STEM Engagement.
Jennifer Basella, Johnson Space Center.
现在进入国王大道。
So
我会找到我该。
哎呀哎呀哎呀！我在雷，白痴，对不起。啊，队友死掉了。啊，我在雷，对不起。不要躲，不要躲。
我复原了，敌人在这里。会是卡企业最棒的顾客。拿我者死！可我的技能可走。
他们正在往目标人的炮击着他们。
加皮开三，过来找我！发现敌人。
别挡路！
快从防线入吧！这些伤害很深。
已解锁次要特殊能力。
哎呀，糟糕啦！
这次走狡猾路线吧。你好，给你的礼物。
挡下目标。
执行审判，维护形象。啊，我
哦，是因为愚人节，是因为愚人节，所以所有的语音都不一样吗？
时光来了。
我给。掉了，被压坏了。
我才不会这样放弃。
这里有敌方炮塔。
可莫那边的可走。
来看看我的手感能维持多久？有容颜！
哇，被人从哪里溜的？我那么远。
再来一次吧，把目标拦下来。
阿波 Q。
快从防线入吧！
哈哈哈。
精彩重播。
有容颜！力量达到极限。
讲完斗技场，那个眼睛好好笑。可爱哦！哇，他妹的那个啊 Q 版大头好可爱，超级无敌可爱。 哇，斗技场没人玩啊！可是要打英雄联盟，我怕打英雄联盟打下去我就来不及看。还有20分钟，火箭就要发射了。再一次，代打でもかゆみたいに通る。また。哒哒哒。
地图。
哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒。第56号公路，总共104条。
本来不想用这招的，本来不想用这招的，干嘛？哎呀，本来不想用这招的。
哎呀，在干嘛？
哎呀，怎么了？干嘛？
哎
呀，你在干嘛？你在干嘛？
不知道问题在哪时，为何还要寻求答案？
在我手中毫无用处，是你赋予了
这个
他们
完美世界由我一手塑造。
5、4、3、2、1，开始进攻。扩散目标前线。
在干嘛？
出发！我在目标这里。有人要和我一起
化妆为形，马上躲到请保持距离。哦，亲爱的，你跌倒。
他被我拖下去。
我手感正好，我解决了他们的炮塔。威士卡企业最棒的顾客。
哦，炮塔。What？ 麻烦。
我要让他们尝尝失败的滋味。
你好。
前方有敌人的炮塔。
建造屏障。
接招吧！
双杀。
信！
我拒绝接受不当解雇。
我来帮你。
班长在此，请指教。
正在建造我的
给我坐下！
刚刚已解锁次要测试能力。
前方有
品味无懈可击，完美无瑕的结构。
哇！
休想将我当做要丢弃的垃圾！
地方就有我。
发现敌方炮塔。马上躲到我后面。化光为体。正在目标前进。来的真是耐力强化。我打的正顺手呢。他们在数量上胜过
有人打算要移动目标吗？
还有16分钟就有。
失误，只有进步。
诺。
我实力。
不能让这丑事玷污我的完美记录。果真是闪耀动人，可不是吗？
谁是我的乖乖龙啊？
绝对不能冒失去！我解决了他们的炮塔，又抹去一个污点，目标是我们的了。真可恶啊！
来领便当吧。
这个鱼包
正在构筑防线，力量尽在我的掌握之中。
接招吧。
哇！啊，不好打！来领便当吧！
这里有敌方炮塔。
啊，跳了一个。
正在建造我的粒子屏障，无法接受。
谁是我的乖乖龙啊？
解决他们吧！躲到我后面。目标正在前进。
火星人，我一直在试。
我能说什么呢？我是有体验的。
接招吧！
谁是我的乖乖龙啊？蛮好笑的。
没有失误，只有进步。
注意，前方有敌人炮塔。
找掩护！
建造屏障，小心碎片。
支持协助。
真可恶啊！这眼里都是。
两个移动了。
谁是我的乖乖龙啊？
时间快没了，冲口！
老虎，解决他们吧。
小子的攻击，
有永野！
解锁次要特殊能力。
有永野！
失败。
哎呀，
精彩重播。
有永野！力量达到极限。
还有10分钟就要发射了，该看倒数了。啊，把 Overwatch 按或再倒数吧。
CT-004 S-band transponder anomaly. This was a transient LCC violation, so transponder 1 had a demodulated SNR estimate that went down to 2 dBm when it should have been between 10 and 13. It is now back up to 12, but we did lose that for just a moment. It does not appear that we lost our bit sync or carrier lock, which would be indicative that we lost our lock with the vehicle. So at this point, recommendation would still be go. However, we do have a pre-planned contingency procedure if we want to look at that. But again, this is transient, so we're back in a nominal range.
All right, let's see, LPE NTD.
Yeah, we're not seeing that hit. So I guess the question for COSE, was that less than 3 samples? Was that below our persistence?
Stand by, let me look. It did look like it did persist for several seconds on mine, but let me take a look at the number of samples.
Could I get a repeat on the affected LCC, please?
Yes, ma'am. That's going to be O-CT-004.
Thank you.
Yeah, us taking a look at the data right here, looks like that was a single sample.
Yeah, copy that. RFTS does report that they also lost lock for about 5 seconds. So I would love to ask KUS and see if they also lost lock with the vehicle for any extended amount of period.
And COSE, while we're doing that, these are 1/10 hertz measurements, correct? So we would have had to lose it for over 10 seconds to get a second sample?
Yes, sir, that's correct. It is 1/10 hertz.
Yeah, so from our perspective, the allowance is effectively up to 30 seconds, up to 3 samples based on the 1/10 hertz. This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
Yes, sir, I would agree with that at this point. Copy that.
We're checking with KUS on 232. I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify, but it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well. About 2 seconds.
Okay. And I guess for both KUS and COSE, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have lock for COSE.
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable, and per the requirement, let's go.
And this is Houston Flight. We have lock and we have good telemetry here in GSC.
And KUS is reported to they have good lock now. So with all of that OSC, then are we in a go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
Right. LPE, you concur with that?
Yes, sir. LPE concurs go.
And Launch Director?
Yes, sir. Launch Director concurs go.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody has everything else complete, Launch Director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the poll at that time, unless there's something else that you're aware of.
No, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one last check of our constraints list.
All right, let's see. OTC, are you still waiting for ComConfig, or are you...
That is affirmed, sir.
Okay, is that your only open item?
Yeah, OTC, this is CVSC. That 400 step 290 is complete. Copy.
Okay, so OTC, you're complete with all your work?
That's affirmed.
All right, copy that. STC?
STC is complete.
And GTC?
GTC is complete.
Okay, excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time.
No open constraints. We have a clear board, sir.
Okay, tracking the same here. And Launch Director, with that, we are clear and ready to pick up the launch readiness poll with your go.
All right, sir. I am go for the poll.
All right. And for all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the Artemis II launch readiness check. Verify ready to resume count and go for launch. OTC.
GC is go.
STC.
STC is go.
GTC.
C's go.
MCO.
CO's go.
Safety Console.
The Safety Console is go.
LPE.
LPE's go.
RTD.
RTD's go.
Houston Flight.
Houston Flight is go.
ROC.
ROC is go.
And CDR.
Cruise go.
Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And Launch Director, NTD, our launch team is ready to proceed at this time.
All right, NTD, I copy all. At this time, I'll perform my poll. Attention on the net. This is the Launch Director performing the final poll for launch. Verify no constraints and go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineers are go.
Copy, thank you. EGS, Chief Safety Officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
Copy, thank you. Range Weather.
Launch weather is go.
Thank you, LWO. And Artemis MMT Chair.
MMT's go.
Thank you, John. And Integrity Launch Director.
Good Air Voice Charlie, PLT.
Thank you, Charlie. This is Victor. We are going for our families.
MS1.
This is Christina. We are going for our teammates.
MS2. This is Jeremy. We are going for all humanity. All right, Charlie, our Artemis II crew is go for launch. Full send.
I copy that. Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. On this historic mission, you take with you the heart of this Artemis team, the daring spirit of the American people and our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis II. Let's go. And NTD Launch Director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Copy that. I'll put it in work. CDR, NTD.
Go.
Gear risers and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1, steps 8 and 9.
10.1.1, 8 and 9 going to work.
Copy. CBSE, NTD. Start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras. Copy.
Okay. Well, there you heard it.
RSR, NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
AR rotation enable at this time, please.
It's currently at T-minus 10 minutes. Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
arm rotation enable complete.
I'm going to start that clock.
Yeah, thank you.
Integrity crew, close the launch visors.
heard an issue, worked in real time with telemetry lock on the Orion. It was transitory, it was very short. They checked the data, confirmed that they had a good lock. This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion. Worked through that issue, looked at the data, and cleared it. All with the world watching. Impressive work by the launch team. So we have a 2-hour window, which starts in just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
And ECL NTD will be waiting for your verification on the short purge. ECL copies. And for all personnel, once we get that short purge verification, we'll verify that we are clear to go, and then we'll proceed with the terminal count. ECL time estimate?
About a minute.
Copy.
So we're going into the launch window, but not by much, it looks like. Just wrapping up some final work. And once that's completed, you'll hear NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding ask for the ground launch sequencer operator to go ahead and start the clock. The ground launch sequencer is an application software that runs on top of the launch control system in the firing room, acts like a conductor of an orchestra, executing hundreds of commands in precise order and timing. It's all autonomous.
NTD CCL 212, short purge initiation is verified.
All right, copy that, and we're verifying our constraints. All right, and we're clear from cutouts. And with that, we're going to resume the clock momentarily. And CGLS, you can resume the clock on your mark.
GLS copies. 3, 2, 1, mark. GLS mainline has been initiated.
T-minus 10 minutes and counting.
开始了，正式倒数10分钟。
And that begins terminal count. Our new T0 is 6:35 p.m.
而且让我享受这一刻，大家把音乐关掉，然后享受。
Now counting down to liftoff of Artemis 2. From now on, you're going to hear 2 voices on the loops. If everything goes nominally, NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's directly managing the launch team, and Alex Bendelos, the GLS operator who closely monitors the software. He has the ability to stop and restart the countdown. A lot of people ask about whether there's a launch button. There certainly is not.
Flight and rock. Our new T0 is 22:35:12.
Houston flight copies. 22:35:12.
Affirm.
There you heard confirmation of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous, but there is a button that keeps you from launching, and that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket and ground systems to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down. Our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
GLS is go for crew access arm retract.
And there you see the crew access arm moving away. That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket. Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system, great shot there of the crew access arm retracting away. The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency, whether it's on the ground or in flight. This is critical safety hardware that protects the lives of the astronauts. Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization. Weather is 90% go, the range is go, all systems are go.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank. We'll get the liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count. Now the team is waiting for verification that, if needed, the Artemis II crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call.
GLS verifies last capability available.
And CDRD copy.
CDR copy, last available.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay, so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts to safety
go for
first.
LH2 high flow bleed check.
All right, the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team gets verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
Core stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units, high-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen. Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
GLS is go for first sequence 4.
Moving through the milestones. All is looking good. Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test. This is a gimbaling of the engines. There are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them Shuttle Heritage, 1 of them built from shuttle parts. And there you see them moving. Now we're going to start moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
GLS is go for upper stage internal power.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis II crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
1 minute.
Right now the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
GLS go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10, 9,
8, 7.
RS-25 engines lit. 4,
3, 2, 1.
Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate beacon. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the Orbital engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour. Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, pumps fully on.
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce Leon.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour. seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%. Ahead of solid rocket booster separation, expected at the 2-minute 9-second mark. We see throttle down. Confirmed separation. Main engines throttling up, guidance converged.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all, Stan.
Integrity, SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. Thrusters on integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state, ahead of service module fairing separation. Minutes into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange, now passing 5,000 miles per hour. Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Copy jettison, Team Eco 8+02.
We see the same on board, Stan.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
Outstanding, Stan, we have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis II, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Integrity, GPS processing.
Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
Integrity, 3 engine press.
3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
Integrity, looking good at 6 minutes.
Same on board, Stan.
Good trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer will soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director Judd Friedling, expected at the 7-minute mark. Integrity, 78 miles in altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity, expect nominal shutdown.
Integrity copies nominal shutdown.
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight. 7 minutes of mission elapsed time. Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7-minute 30-second mark. Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity, AOA open.
AOA open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still following nominal ascent at this time. About 10 seconds remaining until the main engine cutoff of the Space Launch System core stage. Standing by for confirmation of MECO and core stage separation.
Integrity and nominal MECO, core stage separated.
We see the same on board, Stan.
Eight minutes 40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated, done its job. The Space Launch System upper stage, the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion spacecraft. Nine minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Integrity Houston, looking ahead to PRM numbers so far per the pad.
OK， 火箭发射，我们继续。
Copy that, Stan. Numbers for the pad.
我早餐吃什么？我吃海苔饭卷配麦香奶茶。怎么样？好，赞吧。 怎样？麦香奶茶，赞吧。
地图投票。
3。
正在前往釜山。
不闪。 阿玛塔还是迪吧？迪吧。
拯救世界，4、3、2、1，冲锋陷阵，占领目标。进行高速移动。敌人靠近我。
哈哈哈！
冲锋陷阵，敌人在这里目标。我发现炮塔了。敌方炮塔已经被我打灭了，下不来了。
他被抢了。
可以的。
会跑，
禁止进入。
哎，我麦克风有开吧？
才不会谢你呢。
想说我有讲我早餐吃什么？
加速前进。
等下还是你们一大早就要听女孩子的声音才比较舒服。
哎呀，讨厌的！稍微有勇气的吗？现在我们火星图正吻上精彩镜头，释放耐力强化，游戏实化。
来投胎吧！
哦，都没有人要补哎。对了。
欢乐。这里有敌方。有勇也！
过来，一起占领目标。
敌方炮塔已经被我搞定了。加油啊！我来。
恶心死了！那炮台放那个机车地方。
不能辜负大家的期望。我也要受到延长赛。 比数0比1。
右跳。
终于是好天气了。
看好前方，我会保护大家安全进攻跟撤退。
5、4、3、2、1，第2回合战役目标。
发现敌人，会反败为胜。
前方有敌人的炮塔。
不准突破！展开前方屏障。
炮塔。
别着急，现在可占领目标。让你的伤口小鱼的攻击，在那里。提供的不止是最后面加油！双杀！可恶！敌人有炮塔。在那里。你觉得我们应该修理双杀？不准突破！词儿都没有。双杀！他们只是来送头的。
我有1两炮，谁要？
小心碎片开启。最高的。展开前方屏障。这真是大头就对了啦！
有容颜！
执行查核。前方有敌人炮塔。毁掉敌方炮塔了。保护路发生故障。你好，我需要帮忙。欢乐时光来了。
战场就像游戏，然后我正开着作弊模式。
让你看看什么才叫主流打法。
谁拿走我的
第2
假牙？
回合胜利。专心。比数1比1。别挡路。我最爱的宝石霜停产了，有推荐的吗？抱歉，我不用乳液的，我直接把水甩到脸上就搞定了。什么？至少用一下防晒乳嘛。
要把水甩在脸上就没事的。
4、3、2。
要把水甩在脸上就没事了。
占领目标。这是最后一站，放轻松点。
连骨头都热起来了。
前方有敌人炮塔。小心发现敌人。我在这里有了。现在目标。发现敌人。不准突破！ 就在这场军演。
我厉害啊！血月来，我只是战勇士，快过来！
这里有地方，快来！好戏上场，愚人交战，飞高高。这里有敌方炮塔，冲锋陷阵。
我手感正烫，
挥错吧！前方有敌人炮塔，加油啊！用防护对敌方炮塔，被我搞定了。放过来，强化治疗。
炮塔，
欢乐时光
来了！热起来了，
只进不出。
胜利。精彩重播。
文斯顿。变不见。
哦哎，啊，这样子哦，好哦，这样好多了，这样好多了，好多了，好多了。
嗨，嗨。就是这样就可以。不然卡好吗？那还好。这样呢？会好吗？
一个测，
对，蛮好啊。
但我比较喜欢。
较好了。好呢？
还是第一开始这个比较可爱。啊，可能还是这个吧，这个比较好，会好一点。最一开始这个应该是比较好的。来啦。
好喂！蛮好笑的。有155112121215121
51121场都没人玩，那就815。215 215。然后大家都不喜欢。 海沙烂的要死。当一起。
Minions have spawned.
My appearance may frighten you. I am on your side, and we fight hard. I return stronger than think again. Hold our ground. Attack them in. Well, you can. You must be did it! Now I call it home.
Has been slain.
The yoke of fear is a heavy burden. Hunters must be nimble and resilient.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Anger is a wound.
哇，你怎么敢？
They'll be priceless.
Mind the trap.
That's one.
An ally has been slain.
Forgiveness is hard. I will make.
肉搏啊！啊，不是变魔。
This world is changing. We decide into what. Get up, stand firm, strike hard. Void rule number 1. Dump down.
Did you miss it?
Power, not hate.
肉多。
Stand firm. Rush into the trap. I was spared for a reason.
不多孩子。だから知りたいんだ。愛に遠くとかけて。消えてしまう。放炸。
The Voidspawn offer 1,000 ways to die, and one way to live. Become like her.
去啊！啊！这风水好。
By the smallest summon.
An enemy has been slain. has been slain.
Feed the beast.
Ah, この世界の
I do not wish has been slain.
波伊大师太强了。
Wrong side.
Excellent shot. As expected.
Has been slain.
迷信真不是太操！
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The things we carry should lift us up, not weigh us down. Memory, love, life.
靠背。
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Aced. Defeat.
我是雷宝，
frontier. I brew my potions with minions for that extra zing.
这些掉。
It complements you perfectly. Perhaps I could tell you about my impending odyssey. Your ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Costume, some makeup, spray of light. This is what I want to see.
Stop that. Your ally has slain an enemy.
哎呦呦呦呦呦！
Beauty can't be evil.
哇，打不出去。
That's the last of their crew.
Reclaimed by the light, yada yada
The
yada.
first town. Your ally has been slain. Your ally's on a killing spree. Ally double kill! Your ally has been slain!
My work asks questions. None has answers. There are couples about different things, and then they dance.
Everything starts and ends! Your ally has slain an enemy!
Which is the lie? The mask in my face.
lost his innocence. You have slain an enemy. Your ally has slain an enemy.
Each blow. Smiles and screams, vipers. I serve a discerning.
宝贝骑兵，哇！直接这样冲进来，卡尔萨斯你天猛，他值得猛。
The world is cruel.
An enemy has been slain.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
Inhibitor destroyed. slain an enemy. Your ally has been slain.
Shall choreograph this affair. There is nothing for me but this. Justifies our actions.
I'd like to see that again. Victory! Claim the spoil!
Minions have spawned.
You will forget Red. You will forget love.
Flame purified.
呀，色乖，色川。
We did it! We knocked him over!
辣的辣油。辣油脸。
Triple kill. You will not die alone. An enemy has been slain.
It's beyond my reach.
Triple kill. Ace.
Shut down. Aced. An ally has been slain.
I did it! I knocked it over! Now you're ready to prowl!
Hear me, mortals!
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain.
Behold my corpse!
We're killing buddies!
Countless voices in unison! You will not die alone. Death is a
爆大乱都是。有青蛙吹伞呢。可惜。但是你多吃早餐吗？有啊，我说了我有吃啊。是海苔饭卷。我刚回的时候，你刚好不在啊。